anything to be with you again. I want you back, girl. Can't you see that I want you back, and I'd do anything to be with you again.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Mesadieu, your guide to help you design the best version of you by looking and feeling your best. So I need to be in a calorie deficit in order to actually start burning the fat and losing the weight off of my stomach. And I have realized that all this time that I have been enjoying my food and intuitively eating, and there's nothing wrong with intuitively eating. I just think that the people that I have been following that intuitively eat, they already have reached, they have great physiques. The girls that I follow on YouTube that intuitively eat, they don't have all the stomach fat, and I feel like in order to lose the stomach fat and to intuitively eat, I have to be more structured and on more of a restriction in order to get to the place where I am able to intuitively eat. Because if I intuitively eat right now, for me, for my body, I am either going to maintain or I'm going to gain. Because you eat what you feel your body needs. You eat when you are hungry. When I get to a point of where I'm maintaining my weight, then I will intuitively eat while I'm trying to lose the fat and while I am really trying to work on building muscle and getting to the specific weight goals that I have. I will have to track my macros. Now, once I started tracking my macros, even though it's been a week, I started really seeing my mistakes. I started seeing how many calories I was eating. I didn't think that I could really stop having as many scoops of peanut butter as I wanted, and maybe that was because I thought, oh, I'll be okay. I exercise, you know, I do so much cardio, and I walk a lot, and I'm eating clean, and I think I thought to myself that I would be okay with the peanut butter, but actually not. It's like 200 calories for 2 tablespoons, but if you keep multiplying those scoops, you could easily be at like over 1,000 calories just on peanut butter alone. And I think that was what was happening to me. So basically what I was doing at the gym, I was killing by eating the peanut butter. So basically I was just staying at the same size. My nutrition just wasn't the best, and I'll tell you guys, it's still not that great. Like, I have had a couple of binging episodes or overeating episodes, because apparently in order to be considered a binger or binging, it's an eating disorder that you have to be diagnosed with, and you have to have done it, I believe, consecutively within a few consecutive days or something like that. But I have had episodes. I had one today. I had an episode where I overate, completely went overboard. I'm talking about like thousands of calories overboard. And same thing with Monday. I had like a major overeating episode, and I'm learning that you have to be consistent in your diet. So I wasn't seeing results because I wasn't consistent in my diet, and I thought because I was eating as clean or as healthy as possible, I thought that I could indulge in things that didn't have refined sugars in it, or that didn't have, basically refined sugars or a lot of sodium. I just thought that I could just eat how I wanted it, because that's intuitively eating, and my body's yearning for it. My body was calling for it.
It's unbelievable how your body's calling for me.
And so I want it. I'm a peanut butter junkie. If you wanted to give me any food or take me anywhere, take me to Peanut Butter Land. I don't know if that exists. If not, let's create one together. I love peanut butter. So if you ever want to get me a gift, give me a jar of peanut butter. Make me a jar of all natural peanut butter. I love peanut butter. And I always go through like 6 or 7 a month. 6 to 8 all natural Trader Joe's peanut butter a month. You guys you've seen my, if you follow me, if you've been following my journey, you guys see how much peanut butter I eat. It's way too much consumption of peanut butter. You know, I thought to myself that maybe I needed to be checked into a peanut butter rehab. Now, I have lost a ton of weight. I've lost over, when I'm not fluctuating, I would say I've lost 20 pounds, but to be on the safe side, I've lost about 18 to 17 pounds. Let's just, let me give you the numbers. January of 26, my waist was at 32 inches, the top waist. The lower waist was at 36. So the lower tummy is, I would say, like right below the belly button. I started off at 168 and then I went down to, let's see, I would say about April. Did I track my weight in April? February, it says I was 153 pounds, but then April, looks like I went back up to 157 pounds, and then by the end of April, my goal was to be 148 pounds with a mid waist of 26 and a lower waist of 29, but my gym weight was 151. My weight was 151, and I came in at my top waist was a 28, my mid waist was 31 inches, and my low waist was 33. And my weight was 151.7. In May, I was able to achieve 148.8, but it was kind of fluctuating between 148 and then 152, and then depending on like what I was eating, my waist kind of creeped back up to like a 29, and I would be like within a 33 at the lower waist, and those just aren't my goals. At this point, I was at 148, but because of all of the like cheat meals and treats and stuff that I have had, kind of went back up to 153. 148 was the first time I've ever broke into the 140s. I was so happy to have that progress, but then I derailed my progress by like having a full weekend of these oatmeal pancakes that I made, and it was fine. It was, you know, it's a healthy treat, but you can overindulge on your treats and it can derail your progress. And that's exactly what happened to me. I just went completely overboard. I had no self-control, and it really just kind of like screwed me. I've come to realize that my nutrition has to be consistent, my training has to be consistent, and I need to pack on muscle. I also cannot be scared of being very muscular, because it takes a lot for women to be extremely muscular and to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, that's not the end all destiny for me. I know that I'm just trying to really burn the fat, and so I need to really pack on the muscle and build the muscle up. And what I've come to realize is this even takes time. There are fitness competitors that have been working on their body for years. For years they have been working on their body. One moment. Too many SpongeBob cookies today. They have been working on their bodies for years. And so who am I to come into the game, this fitness authority wannabe, you know, eventually I think I'm gonna get there, but this fitness amateur, who am I to come into the game thinking that I'm gonna crush it in 3 months? Who am I to think that I can do this in 3 months? And there are people that have been consistently on a diet that still don't have the goals that they want. I mean, their bodies are, I would say it's incredible, but they still aren't where they want to be. And they have been consistent on a diet, consistent with training, consistent just in their overall fitness lifestyle, and they're still working on like gains and muscles and all of this type of stuff. And I'm just coming into the game. I mean, I work out, but I'm not, you know, I didn't have goals the way that I have goals now. Okay, so now what I've learned is I need to pack on the muscle, and I need to kind of reduce my cardio, because the cardio that I am doing is actually taking the energy that I need to burn fat and it's taking the energy that I need to build muscle, and it's actually depleting the muscle that I'm trying to build. So the cardio, all of the cardio that I'm doing is actually breaking down my muscle, the muscle mass that I'm trying to build. This is what I'm learning. So I need to reduce the cardio, pump up the volume on strength training. Now, the one thing that I am going to be incorporating is HIIT cardio. If you watched my video prior to this one, you would have seen that I actually, or 2 videos ago, that I have actually incorporated HIIT cardio training into my regimen, and it's something that I have been working on now for a couple of weeks. It's very challenging, but it's something that you can do within like 15 to 20 minutes, be done with it. Whereas before, when I was doing like moderate to steady pace cardio, I would be on the machines for like 30 minutes to an hour, not really feeling like, even though I was sweating, but not really feeling like I accomplished anything. Whereas with HIIT, because of the research behind it and because the results that I have seen on other people, the progress, I feel like it's actually going to do something for me. So I have incorporated HIIT training, and it's just less time consuming, to be honest with you. Any other cardio that I do, it's because I'm walking, and that has to suffice. Not only do I walk to the gym, I walk to get my nephew. That takes about 20 minutes to and back. So I'm basically getting in a lot of cardio already just by commuting. So I really need to just focus on a lot of strength training to burn the fat, and that will come by building more muscle. So for my workout schedule, I have this right here. This just helps me to stay more structured and more organized with my workouts. So, and I put these stickers here just to remind myself of the progress that I'm making and to motivate me to keep going. I love these stickers. I got the idea from Montana Dana. If you watch her channel, and it's colorful, it's pretty, it's girly. I just love putting the stickers there to let me know that my workout day was a success. I have enjoyed having a calendar because it does help me to stay more structured and organized, and it also really helps me when I go to the gym to not waste time. So I love writing out my workouts, and I just get ideas off of YouTube, but I really want to start to develop my own workouts and just become more of an expert in strength training for myself. That way I can be more valuable on my channel, as opposed to giving you something that someone else showed me and then not having the right form or the proper form, or I want to start creating some of the things that I want to do, and also a lot of the stuff that I want to do is more plyometrics. So I just want to get stronger and holding up my own body weight. I'm just going to lift weight. I'm going to lift like weights and stuff like that, but I do want to start learning how to do plyometric exercises. So, but yes, I would definitely say if you are struggling with like trying to figure out what to do at the gym, because I would waste so much time trying to do total body workouts where it's really good to like isolate a actual muscle group for the day and then just work that out, and that way you're not wasting time, and it's just really helpful. So I love my calendar, but there are some tweaks that I would like to do to this calendar, just because I kind of copied someone else's routine and like their splits for their workout, and now that I'm a little bit more familiar with what to do and what my body likes to do and just how my body functions, I can work off of what I know of my body and what I have been doing and just put something together, customize it for myself, because now I know what it's like to work different muscle groups for each day of the week, and it's great. I love it, but I just want to customize it for my own personal gains. Another thing is that I'm just going to be more consistent in what I'm eating, and I'm going to be more mindful, more consistent and more mindful of what I'm eating. And I've also decided to track my macros. I have started tracking my macros. Now, tracking your macros consists of basically tracking your carbs, your proteins, your fibers, and your fats, and this all makes up your calories. By tracking my macros, I have really seen that I love fats. I love my fats. I love my oils. I love my nuts. I love all that stuff. And I struggle when it comes to protein. I don't get enough protein in. And I also, carbs, I get a lot of my carbs from my fruits, and I love bananas. So I really sometimes go overboard with the bananas and the peanut butter. Within the 3 days that I've been tracking my macros, I've done a little bit better, and I've been able to control myself more so than I thought I was. It's just because I have that data in front of me. I'm able to really look at the data and see, okay, this is where you're going wrong. If you want to meet your goals, then stop it. But I really am working on just cutting back on my fats and just kind of working in other areas. I just want to go to the grocery store now that I know what is going to help me. I want to take my macros, and I'm kind of trying to figure out my meal plans. Like, I'm doing a little bit of research, and I'm trying to figure out what goes and what hasn't worked for me, and then looking at the data that I have so far. And I really want to go to the grocery store and just go kind of like on a macro friendly grocery haul, because the stuff that I have now, I don't think it's healthy, but it's not as macro friendly, because I find that I need things to be satiating if I'm going to follow my macros, just because you have to give and take and add and subtract, and you have to stay within these confined numbers, which can kind of be a little fun because it's kind of like a game. You want to see what can I fit in my macros, what can I not fit in my macros, but then at the same time it's a little frustrating because you're like, I want that, I can't have it because I'm out of fats for today. So some people may not want to do it. For me, I think it's going to help me. I just need to find my balance. I am not an expert in this. I am very, very new at this. So if you want more information, I will link the channels down that is actually helping me to navigate through this space of tracking my macros. So I will just link some channels down below that are actually helping me, but it's very new to me. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to learn how to grocery shop and what meals I can make to meet and fit my macros for the day. And basically it's very challenging. So I'm gonna give it like a few weeks. This week was a little spotty. It was really challenging because I was all over the place. I had 2 good days, and then the other days were just like, and today was terrible. I told you I went 1,000 calories over, and Monday was terrible. Now, Monday's episode was basically, I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted. I had been depriving myself, and I was just so aggravated because I thought to myself, what's the point of doing all this, and you can't enjoy the foods that you can't have what you want to have, and I'm doing all this work and I'm still where I was last month. Like, I just was so frustrated, and I just ate the wrong thing, and I checked my macros on my Fitness Pal, and I saw that I went over, and then I just said, F it. It's one of the worst things you can do. It basically happened today too. I just thought to myself, I don't want to deprive myself. I want something, and then I kind of went overboard, and not kind of, I just went all the way over into another ocean, and it just really was not the best decision to make. But these things happen. I am human. I just have to ask God to help me in these moments of temptation. I do live in a house where there are lots of treats, not necessarily brought in by me, but by other people, and it's really hard to kind of stay on track every single day, especially when you're being tempted by it and you see it. And so I just have to stay committed and consistent, and I need to have the strength and just ask God to help me control my flesh like every single day, because sometimes I just break. Today was one of those days, and Monday was one of those days. With the overeating episodes, I really have decided that with that, I just need to find foods that are going to be healthy but are satiating, and I need to add in that treat meal, because when I add in treats, I overdo the treats because I have deprived myself so much. So now I need to work on adding in that treat for the week, but then making sure it fits within my macros. And if I have one treat that just doesn't fit within my macros, I need to not be so hard on myself and just enjoy the treat. Not cheat days, a treat meal. So I need to work that in and just develop that balance, because I don't have that balance right now. Moving forward, I want to have more balance, more structure, more self-control, and I want to make this a lifestyle. So yes, I am doing a 12-week challenge, but this continues after 12 weeks. This continues after 12 weeks, and who's to say that I'm actually going to have a flat stomach in 12 weeks? I mean, I have like a little over 3 weeks in this month still to go, and then I have June, and I don't know if I'm going to reach my goals. So I need to make this a lifestyle. So I have decided to continue documenting my journey, but I'm also starting another channel. That way I can be have a little bit more freedom. It doesn't have to be so I feel like I put a lot of time into this channel, and I feel like I put a lot of time into editing, and for that channel I just want to be free. I don't want to have to put so much effort into editing it. I just kind of want it to be a little bit more raw. This channel is going to be very health, fitness, exercise routine, recipe focused, weight loss journey focused, fitness lifestyle focused, and so that's the direction that I'm moving into. And also, I just don't want this to be about just 12 weeks. I want it to be longer. I want this to be a lifestyle, and the last thing I want to do is rush to get all this weight off and do it because I'm trying to show people that you can do something in 12 weeks, and then as soon as I'm done, I move right back into a poor diet, or a diet that doesn't necessarily support the best abs or the most toned physique, and or start overeating again. And I think that if I have a channel that is documenting most of like my everyday lifestyle or my weekly lifestyle, then I'll be more prone to sticking to it. So yeah, and it's something that I have been thinking about doing for a long time, and that I've been wanting to do, and I think it's time to do it. So I am going to be starting a new channel where I'll have recipes, exercises, fitness, lifestyle, just more of my thoughts on fitness, new things I'm trying, all that type of stuff. So and I've already started an Instagram. It's Felicia Mesadieu _fit, but I am going to start the channel, and right now it's Felicia Mesadieu Wellness. I just have to compile everything that I have documented and then edit. So that's what I'm doing moving forward. New goals. So new goals, I still want a flat stomach. However, and I still want a 25-inch waist. If I could get it to 24 to 23, that would be excellent. But I just want to be in the best shape of my life. I want my core to be extremely, extremely strong. So I can run faster, so I can have more endurance, so I can not have so much stress beyond all my other muscles, but really hold my body up with my core. And when I'm exercising, if my core is strong, the exercise will just I will perform better if my core is toned and strong. And then I also want to stop being so judgmental, because I feel like when I started this journey I was being a little judgmental with everyone else, but at any given moment you could have an overeating episode. I'm not better than anybody because I eat quote unquote cleaner, or I make healthier choices most of the time. I can fall into a food trap just as quickly as the next person. So I definitely want to stop being as judgmental as I have been. My overall weight loss goal is to weigh anywhere between 137 pounds to 140. I feel like that would be a comfortable weight for me. I still want to start working on my body, toning my body, and really becoming as strong as I can. And I want to start just really training myself and conditioning my body to mentally prepare myself for when I need to start prepping, when I start competing, because I do want to do at least 2 to 3 shows. And I really just want to, like I said, have more balance, discipline, structure, and I just want to have fun. I want to have fun with this. I'm starting to really love working out. I will say that working out has become an obsession, and it's also, you can quickly become really obsessed with the foods that you're consuming, your calories. I mean, I tell you all, I have been more focused on this than I have been on my other content, and this is all really, I indulge is like fitness literature. Like, I'm reading 3 books right now. I'm reading Eating with Fierce Kindness. I'm eating Intuitively Eating, and then I'm eating I'm reading the Abs Diet. And it's just, now I'm picking up more literature for health and for wellness, and I'm going to sleep thinking about my workout. I'm waking up thinking about my workout. I'm in the middle of the day thinking about my workout, and it's become so much of an obsession that it's become an obsession, but then it's also become a passion, and it's something that I really, really want to just turn into a complete lifestyle and incorporate more so on my channel and be very serious about it. And I just want to be an authority in this genre of lifestyle, or this area of lifestyle in this space. So I definitely think that having another channel focused on wellness is going to benefit me, but then also benefit people that watch my content, and people that are looking for that encouragement and inspiration, or looking for someone who is relatable and just going through the same journeys that they are going through. So that is all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. If you stuck to the end, man, you rock. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe so you can see more videos like this. Don't forget to comment, like, please share this video. Share this video. Also, look out for my new channel. I'll let you know when I have started that. And then also my new Instagram is Felicia Mesadieu _fit. And of course I have my other Instagram, which is Felicia Mesadieu, which I'm not as active on, to be honest. I'm getting a little bit more excited about this fitness one, this wellness Instagram. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching, as I said before, and I really appreciate all your support, all your views. We're growing, and favor, peace, and blessings. I hope you all enjoy your day. Bye.